After all the rejections and the letdowns, now it's hard to make it through the crowd. 'Cause I'm established. They know I'm established. Finally, your voice established. I don't look like anything that I've been through. Thank the Lord, He brought me through. I'm established. Hey, 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 you know I'm established.
I think Will Smith was dead ass wrong. I think that he gave these white people everything to talk about. I mean, it's Will Packer's night to produce the Oscars. It's Questlove is up for an Oscar, and you take the moment like this. Will Smith already been coming off as very agitated, angry, something like upset with life lately. I don't know what it is, but he really been coming off like he just unhappy. I don't know what about, but that's just how he been coming off. I watch his YouTube channel, I watch his social media. I've been watching his YouTube channel since he started it, and he really just seemed unhappy. I don't know what it is, but angry. And if he wanted to use Chris Rock as an example to say, stop talking about my wife, stop talking about me and my wife and my relationship, then he could have did that in a whole nother way. The way he screamed up there and said, stop talking about my fucking wife, he could have easily did that without getting up punching this man in the face. Period. And if he was angry about anything, he probably mad about Jada Pinkett living her life, doing what she want to do with that young dick over there, August Alsina, that entanglement they were in. But then Laverne Cox probably pushed a button, and Regina Hall with her joke talking about, you know, your wife Jada gave you a pass or said it was okay or whatever the joke she made, I forgot. Probably really took him there. He couldn't slap the shit out of Regina, so he gave Chris the business. I honestly was screaming out that Will should be put out of the Oscars. He should have been sent home. Him and Jada needs to be sent home. I think that Chris Rock should have beat his ass. I think Chris Rock should have turned around and shocked the hell out of him, gave him one good ass punch in his face. As soon as that nigga walked away, I would have gathered myself and went after him, definitely, and beat his ass. But I guess I'm a different person than Chris Rock, because couldn't have been me. And of course, I know the hood thinking people. There's a lot of hood thinking people out there that think real hood. That's probably gonna think like, well, he's right. Defend your woman. Well, defend your woman, but keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth was enough. I think it's probably an underlying issue. Maybe Chris Rock slipped in the DMs before, and Jada ran her mouth about it and told her husband, like, look, he been in my DMs. Maybe not. I don't know. And we know that Chris Rock jokes are geared towards, I feel like white people. He makes black people the butt of the joke, but then white people are cracking up at it. He got a lot of white jokes, and I mean jokes against black people, but for white people. Like, I've never found Chris Rock funny. Didn't find Will Smith that funny either. But I also don't understand how he was worried about the camera seeing spit come out of his mouth, but you wasn't worried about the camera seeing you stand up and punch this man in the face, but you worried about the camera seeing spit come out your mouth. I don't know. I think that he should have been sent home, accept your award, and goodbye. Because it was just wrong. Like, it was wrong. I feel bad for Chris, like, period. Yeah, he probably made a bad joke, but it didn't deserve for him to, like, get punched in the face on live TV. There's a time, there's a place for a lot of stuff. There, I think, clearly Will was trying to show out to me. But maybe his showing out was justified because if you are black, we don't take a lot of shit, and it's just naturally in us. We don't take a lot. So maybe Will was just fed up and let him know, look, don't talk about my wife. You want to show out on this stage, I'm going to show out on your ass, on your face. So that's what he did, I guess. Sorry, Chris. And one last thing I wanted to say. Actually, he could have just easily stood up and walked up to the mic and said what he had to say. Instead, he took it as far as to stand up and hit this man in the face. I don't think the punishment fit the crime. The punishment could have easily been to embarrass him and just cuss him out from the floor. Now you got to pay a big ass fine. I hope they fine your ass. And I know a lot of dumb motherfuckers gonna be on here talking about y'all on Will's side. I'm not against Will Smith. I love Will Smith. I love Chris Rock. I don't know neither one of the motherfuckers. They don't owe me shit. I don't owe them shit. I'm just saying, giving my commentary and my opinion on my page, the Urban Binge, about how I feel about the situation. And I don't think Will Smith was right. And I don't think the punishment fit the crime at all. I think that he deserved less of a punishment than that. He damn near knocked the teeth out this man's mouth. I'm surprised Chris Rock didn't pass out. I'm surprised Chris Rock was not bleeding. I'm surprised Chris Rock didn't decide to press charges on his ass. But I definitely would have pressed charges. And I definitely would be making a big deal about it if I didn't touch him. If I didn't put my hands on him, bitch, it's going to be a problem. Please believe that. It's going to be a problem. Meet me in the back of the Oscars, Will. And the last thing, I know I said last thing, but my point of making all these videos was to say, like I said, I've been watching Will Smith and watching his YouTube, watching him over the years. Clearly, he angry about something. I don't know if that's something at home with his wife, with his life. He got millions. I know money don't make everything right and make you happy all the time, but something going on with him. He was a ticking time bomb. He was waiting to punch somebody in the damn face. And another thing, let me say this. Jada has always worn short hairstyles. So it's not, I didn't even know that she revealed that she had alopecia, nor did my partner know. Like a lot of people, if they did a survey in the Oscars as people were leaving out, I guarantee you, they asked people, did they know if Jada had alopecia? Majority of people would say no. Nobody knew Jada had alopecia. I didn't know. Maybe he didn't even fuck. Y'all can probably hear the baby TV in the background, but I'm woke this morning. I'm still thinking about the same old shit. Okay. And I'm just, for the life of me, I just can't understand. Will got up here and apologized to the Academy. Like, are you literally getting up here still being sarcastic about the whole situation and not taking the shit serious as if you didn't just bitch slap this man? Thirdly, alopecia is not that bad of a condition that it would make Jada go viral. Not to be insensitive or anything, but I think if Jada would have given us on the Red Table Talk a more serious condition, then it probably would have went viral. I don't think a lot of people knew that Jada said that she had alopecia. I highly doubt that a lot of people knew, and if they took a survey at the Oscars as people were walking out and asked them that question, I guarantee you a lot of people would say they did not know. They did not. A lot of people laughed at it, not thinking like. And then for Will is smiling, so Jada is not smiling. But Jada didn't seem too fond of Chris when Chris first came out. My partner seems to believe that Will was giving a sarcastic laugh. Some people are saying that Will was laughing at the joke like everybody else was, and then looked over at Jada, and Jada gave a face like, okay, I'm not happy about that joke. And that's what triggered him to get up and go punch this man in the face. A lot of people keep on saying slap. I thought that man's hand was closed when he went across his face, not open. So, excuse my hair standing on top of my head. Anyway, I think that also it's a double standard because people are praising Will Smith, but let a white man would have got up and slapped the fuck out of Will Smith ass, or let a white man would have got up and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. It would be a whole different other story. But all the women are literally praising Will Smith. Most of these black women are praising Will Smith. Why? Because you want a man like. I don't understand how the women can support something like this, but then turn around and will bash a similar situation. But because it's Will Smith, I think because it's Will Smith, it's a double standard. I don't know. Like, I just don't understand. And the men, of course, are mad because we all like, bitch, he wouldn't have did that to me. He wouldn't have did that to me. So the women are praising him. The men are mad. I'm going to be quiet about this, but I think that his award should be taken from him, period. I think that we know that he deserved the award, and it will be in history that he was the best actor of the year. It'll always be in history. They gon' document it. The academies will document it. But I think that it's time for his award, his trophy should be removed from him, and they should go to the next best person. Just like any race or competition. Now the Oscars scrambling about what the fuck they gonna do with this whole situation. Do we take the award, give it to the next best person, and it end up being a white man? Now they boycotting us because we took the award from Will and gave it to a white man. Can't win for losing, because y'all know y'all gonna be mad at that next. But he don't deserve. He is the best actor, but after disqualifying yourself like this, just like in any race or competition, he's done. Okay. And I don't care about this clip circulating about Chris Rock saying that she wasn't invited to the Oscars in 2016. That it doesn't matter. Jokes are jokes. People make jokes all the time, and Chris Rock make real crazy ass jokes, just like Wanda Sykes, Jimmy Kimmel, and a lot of people that have hosted that award show and those award shows. They say some crazy off the wall shit to these people, and they all be drunk as fuck. Everybody be drunk before they get there and while they there. And a lot of people, a lot of comedians right now, I notice, a lot of black male comedians too are against Chris Rock. Mr. Cooper, hanging with Mr. Cooper, a couple other ones that I can't really name, but I know Mr. Cooper, I just seen his post. Maybe Chris Rock has stepped on their toes before, because Chris Rock can say some real foul fucked up shit, and these comedians can go there and make people not like them no more when it's a joke, but it's coming from a real place. And like I said before, who the fuck knew she had alopecia? The audience laughed. Go slap the shit out the audience. Go slap the shit out of August Alsina, who had his dick in her. Possibly. Allegedly. Well, we don't know if the entanglement caused a true entanglementation, but we do know that they was together. So go get him the business. Oh, but Will said anything they do, they know about. And like they said, everybody is checking on Will Smith. Nobody is checking on Chris Rock. Like, who the fuck gonna go to the back and check on Chris Rock? Todd Perry, you godly, so don't just check on him. People, I highly doubt that this man knew she had alopecia, and if he did, it's a fucking joke. Now, granted, we are black, and you know how all us black people are. We don't play that shit. Like I was saying before this shit cut me off, all us black people do the same. I mean, we are similar in that way. You know, don't talk about my mama, don't talk about my children, don't talk about my brother, my sister, don't talk about my folks. You know, or you liable to get your ass slapped, the taste slapped out your mouth, or a tooth knocked out your mouth. You liable to get that. But it's still our right to have an opinion, and we can have an opinion, and we can say what we want to say, just like he can, and just like Will can do what the fuck he want to do. He just might go to jail. All I can say is, who said that Cat Williams shouldn't have been talking shit? That's all I can say. He shouldn't have been talking shit. But next time, it won't happen. You can best believe that Chris Rock won't say another thing about Jada Pinkett Smith. He won't say another thing. Her name won't cross his lips in private. And when he say it, he'll be looking, checking his back, watching around. But he definitely won't say it live or in public no more. That's just what it boils down to, Chris Rock. But he won't say nothing else again. I think that a joke is a joke, and Will Smith is wrong. But the white people are definitely not going to be booking Will Smith no more. He probably won't get booked by a lot of white people because they're not with that violent shit. They do commit violence. They do a lot of crazy shit. But they ain't trying to get the shit slapped out of them. That's what they don't. The white people are appalled by Will's behavior. They're appalled by Will's behavior. So they probably won't have him anymore. And for the people saying, is it fake? Check the jacket. Check that nigga jacket. Listen to the grunt and look at Chris stumble. He slightly almost fell over with his 60 or 70-year-old ass. He almost fell over. I think he might be a little older than Will Smith, so Will Smith might have just punched the shit out of an old man. Literally. Like, that was wrong. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rebel TV. I talk a lot of shit. And my podcast, The Urban Binge Radio. Check us out on the podcast. Talk a lot of shit. I probably got a lot more to say as the day go by and as I watch more clips, because The View and Whoopi Goldberg just triggered this thread of videos. Yeah. And are we really taking this and just gonna take his apology and just let this roll over? Nobody still has checked on Chris Rock publicly. Nobody has checked on Chris Rock publicly. I mean, I see a few supporters here and there, but I think Chris Rock deserves more than a written apology on Instagram that was sent out by your publicist. Like, it's not okay. This is not okay. He slapped the fuck out of him for something I feel could have been resolved in a whole different other way. Like, come on now. And I don't care about all the, he had it coming because he been talking about this man for a long time, blah, 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 blah. I don't think it's fair at all. And another thing, this apology that they have out here saying that Chris Rock apologized. Chris Rock has not apologized. I don't know why people are sharing this fake apology as if Chris Rock has put out a statement. Chris Rock publicists have already said that this apology is not real. This is a fake apology. I don't know who put this out here, but it's not real. He has not said anything except to police that he does not want a police report. That's it. So Will Smith wants to put out this apology. Really, I could care less about his apology. Yes, it's an apology, and no, it's not right to say it's too soon for this apology. But to me, it's a bit too soon for this apology. I'm not here for this apology at all. He could save it for now. I think that he owes him a better apology, because anybody can fucking punch somebody or do something wrong and premeditate that I'm going to apologize later and they're going to forgive me. So I feel like this is still a cocky move from him. This is not genuine. You sent out a statement from your publicist. How about you get on camera and say this with your bare face and let everybody know that you apologize for embarrassing this man on TV like that over a joke that he might not have even known where he was punching or hitting you at. He might not have even known that it was such a low blow. He didn't know that she had alopecia. I bet he didn't know. And if he did know, then everybody is a target there. Everybody is a target. And I guess black folks is going to do what black folks do. We all trigger. Like, they always think about us. They think we trigger. They think we go to fuck off at the drop of a dime and we can't control ourselves. Well, here's what the fuck Will Smith has done, and couldn't even just stand up and say, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, or walk up to the stage and buck at him. Will gave us West Philadelphia, born and raised, and why he was sent to his Uncle Phil's house, honey, because he can't control his motherfucking anger, and whatever he got going on personally in his own life is what Will is upset about. Get it together, Will.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was Greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
No, for real. And that's wrong.
Out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife.
So here's the clip. I want everybody to see what happened after Chris Rock got the shit slapped out of him.
Whew, I hope this is right. Summer of Soul. When the revolution could not be televised. A myth.
Oh my God. Thank you. Hey, real quick. Oh my God. Thank you. Hey, real quick. First, I would like to acknowledge Attica.
He's so embarrassed.
And Flea and Riding with Fire for their powerful work. It's not lost on me that the story of the Harlem Cultural Festival should have been something that my beautiful mother, my dad,
Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and make sure you guys hit that bell. Comment below and tell me your thoughts, and I might be back for some more videos. Guys, make sure you follow us at The Urban Binge on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, at The Urban Binge. Check out our podcast at The Urban Binge Radio. You can Google search that on your search engine that you prefer. The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. You'll be able to find us. Give us 5 stars. Subscribe to our podcast. We also have our podcast on Facebook at The Urban Binge Podcast Radio or Radio Podcast. Check us out there. Please check us out, guys. Give us a thumbs up. And follow our boutique, the Urban Binge Boutique. Urban Binge Boutique. Follow our boutique, Urban Binge Boutique. You guys will like it. We'll be coming out with the website really soon. Website under construction. It's already almost done. It's a lot of stuff, coding and stuff like that, but we're almost done. It's almost done. I'm the one completing it, and Jay has to do his final touches, and it will be live in the summer. Just stay tuned, guys, for that. Just follow us. You're going to love all the pieces that we have. When you go to the Instagram, that is not everything we have. We have a lot more stuff than that. Anyway, check us out and stay tuned for some giveaways because we got a lot of stuff to give away. I'm out.
It was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in
Huh? Shrimp and chicken? Oh, wow. You stayed to the very end, I see. Well, since you're here, do me a favor. Hit those big words down there. Subscribe. You see that? Yeah. And if you liked the video or if you didn't like the video, hit that thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live or post a video. You don't want to miss our content. I'm telling you. You can also follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a new one, Big O, at The Urban Binge, okay? You can also Google search our podcast. If you can't get enough of us, we're always posting on our podcast talking about interesting topics. Just search The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. And you can find us on several podcast platforms, i.e., iHeart, Spotify, and any podcast platform that you prefer. And after you're done with all of that, scroll down our channel, and I'm sure you'll find a lot more interesting content like this video. See you guys later. Let me finish getting dressed.